And they didn't just make the playoffs. They had home court advantage in the first round as well.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. George. Nice touch on the bank shot. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear. And those are not the kind of three-point opportunities you can give to shooters in the NBA. These guys are just too good.
You're exactly right. It'll burn you every time, just like it's burning them here.
And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Now here's Ross. 5 points in the game. Pulls from the top of the key. Wizards trail by 13. And Wall kicks to Martin. George against Ross. Watch sets the pick for George. Watch the pass to Martin. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And the wing jumper offline. And here's Rose, who's got 19. They set the pick. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. He used that pick just right. Morris has got 18 points in the game.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Washington calls timeout.
Derrick Rose, born and raised on the south side of Chicago, now playing for his hometown Bulls. He even became a partner and endorser for Chicago's top deep dish pizza chain. He does represent this town.
Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Then for the Wizards, Miles Plumlee's checked in for Humphries. Smith comes in for Martin. And it's Peyton Siva in for John Wall. Watch, dishes to Plumlee. He kicks to Siva. That one a little long.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
No good from Ross. You talk about Derrick Rose's culinary interest. He's looked to change his diet for the better.
Yeah, he needed to, Kevin, because, he was a big fan of candy when he came into the league. It was kind of his vice. He said he would eat up to 2 pounds of candy in one sitting. I mean, that's just crazy. But he's hired a personal chef. He's eating better. He's taking care of his body. And it's important, obviously, as you get older and you're dealing with injuries.
Here's Hill. Count the bucket. Hill's got 10.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And watch. Kicks to Plumlee. Watch the pass. Just
get it! Watch out now. Sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move.
That was unreal.
Mark it up.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls out front as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Wizards trailed by 15. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Ball out there with Etuan Moore. Then it's Chris Humphries. Then it's Martin. And it's Blatch in at the 5 spot. Bulls shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Johnson, wide open. He fires. The three-pointer, no good. Now here's Moore. He's guarded close. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Boy, Chris Humphries is clearly not flashy, but he is a worker on and off the court. Has always been a strong rebounder, especially on the offensive glass. And never afraid to get in there and battle. He never shies away from contact. If you want to get physical, he's not backing down.
Levine kicks to Ross. There's the pick. Levine passes to Ross. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer, no good. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. It's Wall with the drive. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Johnson gets the bucket. Wizards trail by 13. And Wall kicks to Moore. Pass to Humphries. Back to Moore. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
George is checked in for Martin. Now Ross passes it to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3. Here's George. Ross with the steal. Poked away. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Derrick Rose is checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Wizards. J.R. Smith's checked in for Moore. Rose kicks to Thompson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And the Bulls lead by 12. Dishes to George. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. George has got 20 points.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
There's Rose with the 3. Here's McRoberts. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Outside, Wall. On the wing, George. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Paul George in the first year of a 5-year max level contract extension. Boy, those are big words and mean a lot. He talked about earlier his name on the marquee and how it's big and bright. And, you know, his play last season left no question in a lot of people's mind that he's worth every dollar.
Yeah, there are only about a dozen or so guys that are worthy of max contracts, in my opinion. And he's clearly one because he's gotten better every season. He hungers to be great, and he's a tremendous two-way player, potentially a guy who could be Defensive Player of the Year at some point in his career.
Smith outside. Goes up to the stripe. Thompson with the rebound. Chicago leading by 10. For 3, Ross. No luck. And Washington the other way now.
And you look at Paul George, other than LeBron James, that might be the top two-way perimeter player in the league. Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Rose attacking. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And Paul George is a phenomenal athlete, folks. I mean, he does stuff that should look hard and makes it look easy. He never takes a play off defensively and still has the energy to carry the offensive load that he does. That attribute's so underrated. There are very few players that are able to do it the way PG does. And it really is one of the marks of greatness, and he's headed in that direction.
Andre Bloch, he's checked in for Washington. Humphries comes in for Gordon. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Rose dishes to Ross. Pass to Thompson. Paul George with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Smith with the dunk.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek. That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Brewer passes it to McRoberts. The kick out to Rose. All alone. Rebound Bloch. Bloch has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Wall. Humphries with a screen on Rose. And Wall kicks to Humphries. All with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Humphries with the bucket.
Make it 6 straight points for them on fast breaks now.
Yeah, they're clicking on all cylinders out there, guys.
Chicago calls timeout. Chris Humphries, one of the lone veterans, Steve, last season on a rebuilding Celtics team.
Well, he was really a salary cap piece in that trade that brought Barnett and Pierce to Brooklyn. So, yeah, the minutes, limited by the needs of the Celtics to play younger players. But for the Celtics, I mean, they were actually better on both ends when he was on the court.
Smith kicks to Wall. Humphries sets a pick for Wall. Back to Smith. Watch inside. Morris with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 8. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Terrence Ross delivering on his promise as a shooter in year 2. His percentages up in every category, especially beyond the arc.
And Ross, boy, he's got a smooth stroke, seems to always be on balance, good feet and fundamentals. And with that 6'7" frame, he's able to shoot and make tough shots over taller defenders. I think he's a legit floor spacer.
Fires from deep. That's good. And the Bulls lead by 13.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a problem.
And Terrence Ross, not just a shooter, he's a dynamite athlete, Steve, a devastating finisher in transition.
Yeah, still developing his handle, Kevin, in terms of attacking the basket on his own. But if he can develop that, the sky's the limit for him.
Rose kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Hill. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
So far in the game for Hill, 8 rebounds and 10 points.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown.